Desmarais Media.
My name's Aiden Starfing, and I like the dark. I like exploring abandoned, decrepit, derelict buildings, businesses, homes, parks, you name it. I think that the nighttime brings out unexpected sights, delights, and most importantly, frights. I'm trying to record in shorter segments. It'll be easier to review, because I don't want to sit here and review 19-minute footage every single time. Listen to all those crickets. At the Clearfield Transit Center, the parking lot. These are the sounds of summer. It's not officially summer yet, not even close. But the crickets the sound of crickets has always been comforting to me as a kid. It's so crazy. It's so crazy that to see the metamorphosis of this place over a course of 20 plus years, just over like 21 years, 22 years, because I think this place shut down in 2004. It was in the 2000s when it shut down, I think, because this used to be like a warehouse, facility, sorting, distribution center type of place. And I'm trying to remember. Well, it was definitely around the time the front runner was built and running, because that was centered around all of this, or all of this was bought and centered around the front runner. And they cleaned the place up really nice. They got benches here, they got cans, they got the nice trees. It looks nice. I mean, it looks like an office park. But imagine this place if you would. And you don't even really have to think that far back, because even when it was in like the earliest known time I used this, which is in 2014 when I moved back here from California, none of this stuff was built. They had the front runner and all that, and I think buses were coming and going through here at that point as like a transit hub, but none of this stuff was implemented. This came later, and I like it. I really do like it. You know, I mean, people might watch my channel and think, oh, you're just like a NIMBY. You don't like any new developments. You don't like anything new. You like only old things. I mean, they had to do something with this land they bought. And they've made it look nice. I mean, I don't really care for those apartments there. I mean, imagine living right there. I guess that would be useful. Then you could catch the bus and you could catch the train at any time, I guess, if they were running. That would be super useful if you had a commute to and from Salt Lake City. I mean, it's almost like its own little mini village. UTA managed village. I mean, back in the day, there was just nothing here because it was just people coming and working for a distribution job or a shipping job or whatever, a warehouse type of gig. Now it's like it's its own little ecosystem. These apartments were not here in 2014. This is all still field over there that way, and then concrete, asphalt. So it's nice to see that they did something positive with the space. This dude is just enjoying the hell out of his Lime scooter. He has got the light turned on. He's got his hoodie pulled up. He is living life. He is gelling like Magellan. There's this weird blinking light. You know what? I think that's one of those scooters. That is definitely one of those e-bikes or scooters you can rent around town. I got all creeped out for a minute. I heard whistling. I don't want to say it was right outside my bedroom window, but it was definitely outside. And I was like, who the hell is out whistling at like 3 a.m? Because I start the day with a walk anyway. Yeah, that's what that is. It's one of those Lime scooters. I have they must pay really good money for people to drive around in a van going out collecting those things. They must have GPS on them. Oh, that isn't the scooter. It's this. Whatever this is. Neos Playworld Systems. This is like a game. That's really weird. It's not even one of those scooters. It's the fucking game that's randomly flashing at night. That's odd. This ugly monstrosity here I haven't really brought much attention to since I've walked around here and filmed. I am pretty sure this is the new Clearfield High School building, or at least part of it. There's no way in hell that they're simply just building on to the existing site and structure while leaving the old building up. There is no way. Maybe they decided that they're going to close it off during summer, so then they can like work on it throughout the summer uninterrupted. Oh, there's somebody walking up that way. Okay, cool. I guarantee you that's going to be the new school building. Probably the new entrance because it's closer to the highway, the main street. I'm over here in his Steed Pond. There's some ducks over here. They just are swimming away. I believe this is where the drownings happened. In the 40s and then again in the 80s, I think. And there's Holt Elementary just right there in the distance. I'm not sure when that school was built. People have said that the boy who drowned in the 80s haunts the grounds of Holt Elementary. Like they've seen wet footsteps, knocking and all that. I want to know how they know specifically it's the one who drowned in the 80s and not one of the ones who drowned in the 40s. really wild. I did a little story about this little YouTube short a few years ago about the Trujillos who had their boat capsized out here. They were out here in a boat. I don't think both of them drowned. I think only one of them drowned. And I think they were cousins. And it's just wild. You know, I mean, it's a very sad story, but it's wild to hear Clearfield, you know, beyond before a certain point, because I didn't come here into Utah until the late 80s. So to hear anything beyond earlier than that, it's like, wow. It's like even the 70s, it's like, okay, that's a bit relative. Then you get into like the 50s, the 40s, it's like, wow, like was this even an established city at that point? But things were different. You know, rules were a lot more lax back then. I don't believe that there's any swimming or boating allowed. Not at this pond and not at Maybe Pond. And I think Maybe Pond is slightly smaller. They're both good-sized ponds. I think that I mean, you could read the signage. The Clearfield City sign. We'll go over there and film it. I don't think that there's any swimming or boating allowed, because the city absolutely does not want people. Let's see. 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Smoking and vaping, fireworks, littering, soliciting or sign placement, unauthorized vehicles, golfing. Yeah, no swimming. I mean, it's kind of, I understand it. I think that there's an undertow or an undercurrent or whatever in there that snags kids. And I think also Hobbs Hollow here down in Layton, there were some drownings there too that are reportedly haunted. It's understandable the city does not want to take any risks, but I mean, you have all this water. I think if they were going to let people swim in it, then they would have to go out of their way to try to clean it and keep it not contaminated, and that would probably mess with the ducks and the wildlife that's in there. I don't see any reason why you can't like have flotation devices and stuff in it. You know, I mean, if you're at least going in pairs with an adult, if everyone's an adult, I think there's less risk. I don't think the city wants to risk it, because I think that they will get sued. So that's why they just have an absolute no tolerance policy for any swimming or anything like that, which is really sad. There's a lot of cop cars down here right now. There's like maybe 5 or 6 of them. I can't really see what's going on. It's probably the house down there. Maybe a domestic incident. It's too dark, I can't really see anybody, but there's like at least 6 cop cars, 5 or 6 of them down here. What street is this? South Villa. South Villa at 1:17 a.m. on Saturday. Lots of cop cars. So thank you everyone for watching. I hate to sound like a broken record, but please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more of my park audits, because especially if you're here in Clearfield, Utah, your tax dollars, regardless if you go to the parks, if you're paying taxes, your tax dollars are going to the Parrot Tax Fund, which funds all these things, all these amenities. So it's important that you know where your tax dollars are going to. So until then, I'll see you in the next one.